my life to our partnership and marriage.
Be a better man tomorrow than I ever dreamed today.
I will be a better woman tomorrow than I.
Hey guys, welcome to the Pink Square Circle. We here to talk about John Laurinaitis and Kathy Colace get a divorce. This is Brie Bella and Nikki Bella's mother. You guys get the lights as we come into the Pink Square Circle. We are about to talk about this one. Former WWE stars Brie and Nikki Bella mom confirms John Laurinaitis divorce. So we know that it's been a lot going on in this family. We're talking about Nikki and Brie's mother, Kathy Colace, if I said it correctly. She has announced her divorce to John Laurinaitis, you know, Johnny Ace, Big Johnny, People Power, whatever you want to call him, Vince McMahon's right-hand man. Now, I know I heard with the allegations and stuff with Vince McMahon, since his name's tied to it, that played a big contributing factor that led to divorce, allegedly, reportedly. Just got to throw that in there. But however, their mom, Kathy Colace, did talk about this on the Nikki and Brie show. She talked about the divorce. I know she had surgery. She also had surgery with a brain tumor several years back. So we'll see what more she had to say regarding this. But she did have some things to say on the podcast with Nikki and Brie Bella. And no, Nikki was not there. Unfortunately, Nikki was not there. Still going through her personal issues with Artem, the whole restraining order, the divorce, all of that. So Nikki has been off several episodes. It remains to be seen when will she be back on, because as they said in the report with the whole divorce of Nikki and Artem, Nikki needs her privacy at this time. So, however, the mom was on there. Their mother was on the show. And this was actually, I want to say earlier today or yesterday. So the mom was on there. She talked about the whole situation with the divorce with John Laurinaitis. Let's see what Miss Colace had to say about this.
Needless to say, no, but before we get into the actual magical week we have had, you know, I mean, is it fine to tell everyone that you're divorced? And she's not single, ready to mingle, by no means. She is, you know, I feel like enjoying your independent time.
Yeah.
But, you know, people I think are curious just to know kind of where you're at.
So, you know, the thing is Brie's very protective, and it's because Brie's not going through it. So if Brie was going through something and Nicole, I would be very protective. And so I'll tell you how the experience is from someone that goes through it. You need time, you need silence. You need, and this is for anyone. We all have our stories. We all have our challenges. So my thought is this: let yourself feel every emotion, because one day life is fine, and the next day you're hit with something that just rocks your world, and you actually feel a paralysis to yourself, right? And then if you stay on any type of social media, then everyone has great advice, what they think is advice, and they have no idea what you're going through. And so you need to give people grace, and everyone involved, whether you're siding with one person or the other, give everybody grace, because as a person going through it, you need to feel anger and heartbreak and sadness and recovery. And those are, you know, our body is made to feel emotion. And when you tuck an emotion away, it will find its way out. So my recommendation to anyone going through anything challenging, give yourself some grace, allow yourself to feel all the emotions that you will feel, and sit in silence and appreciate yourself, because you will get through this. And if you need outside help to get through it, seek outside help. And then in regards to the haters, you're going to hate. You know, and again, maybe find it in yourself to give everyone grace. And hopefully you're not treating people that are close to you with hate.
I agree, Mom. That's really powerful. I mean, that's why Nikki and I came up with haters gonna hate, Bella's gonna ball. No matter what, we're still living.
Yeah.
So that is Kathy talking about the whole thing between her and John. Said it's been definitely an experience, something different that happened to him. So that was discussed. And I know there's more on this article. They actually talked more about this actually. If you guys remember back then, this is the whole news regarding the situation. And it says that the S you know what allegation involving stepdad. This is right after the news had broke, and it talked about here how that the let me see, get more into the article. They say it was just a lot here, but we'll get more into it, guys. This was a lot with the family. It has been the same. It said the horrific allegations against the company for the chairman. He was involved, like I said earlier, and it affected the Bella Twins too. They said they're shocking this hard with the recent allegations. And there's been a lot to process. They found out the past week, as you all did. And they said in this interview a while back, this is something we don't stand for or condone for anyone, no matter what they are. We want all women to feel safe and supported in the workplace. You know, they say more about that and saying that in their everyday lives. And they also said here that the statement had came just days after Janel Grant, the former WWE employee that filed the lawsuit, and of course the several high-level executives, including John Laurinaitis, and accusing them of physical and emotional, you know what, SA, and you know what, the rest. You see it? So with that being said, since this stuff did go down, this caused the divorce of, yes, Kathy and John Laurinaitis. They are divorced now. They got married back in 2016. They got married back in 2016, and she talked about this on the podcast. So it's confirmed she's not single, ready to mingle. She's going to focus on herself. You know, she, like I said, she had her health issues, and of course, the whole thing, you know, of John Laurinaitis be involved in the Vince McMahon scandal. So basically, it made not only John Laurinaitis' name look bad, it made her look bad, and it made the twins look bad. That's when they start looking in negative light. So, of course, it led to a divorce. But, so there'll be no more of that. John Laurinaitis no longer Nikki and Brie's stepfather, and no longer the stepfather-in-law to Bryan Danielson. So that's current news. Also, we will go over. And that's all I have regarding Kathy Colace and John Laurinaitis get divorced. This is Nikki Bella and Brie Bella's mother. She gets a divorce from John Laurinaitis. You guys let me know what you think. Comment section below. 2 videos will come up.